Hello everybody, it's Purplehaze, back at you again with another video.
Yes, sir. We have a couple things to talk about.
Especially in life.
Yeah, especially in life.
You know, we could do kind of like a motivational thing where if someone's stressing you out, you're probably not going to have them. Like if you can escape, you're probably not going to have them in your life forever.
No.
You know, I was listening to some motivational quotes earlier, and one of them was, some people in your life are just touching stones. They're not meant to be in your future. They're just passing by. And I thought about that. I thought that was pretty good. You know, I've tried to hold on to people in my life, and sometimes it was hard to let them go, and sometimes I tried to force them to stay, but it doesn't always work.
It don't always work, and it always backfires on the ones that you fucking care about and love.
That's right.
You try to be the best person you can be, but at the end of the day, we all know that men get treated different than women. We all know that.
Of course, most men are never complimented in their life.
No. And, that's why society is fucked. There's a video I saw. It was on a plane, and there was a woman and a man, and the woman slapped the man, and the man slapped her back, and he goes, "What did we learn today? What did we learn?
Keep your hands to yourself.
Keep your hands to your fucking self." And
it's just not worth it anymore, man. A lot of things aren't.
Dude, I'm afraid if someone actually, slaps me, I'm gonna lose my shit and go full berserk. And I'm gonna end up in jail. Or prison.
Or get your ass kicked.
Or get shot.
That too.
Or get jumped.
Or stabbed.
Or anything.
You know, our society is not heading into our society is not in a good way.
No, it's not.
And I touched on this in an earlier video, but let's go further into detail. More men are lonelier than ever. More women are single than ever. The genders are divided. Politics is divided. This whole country is just divided about so many things. Nobody's proud to be an American. We have no health care. We have no pensions. We won't have any retirement or any safety net by the time we're older. A lot of places are out of reach for normal jobs to rent or even own. A lot of companies are buying them up and trying to charge absorbent prices, and then, landlords got to match that. A lot of people can barely eat, can barely do anything. It's just, it's a very vicious cycle of what this life is. Life is a struggle. It's always been a struggle. It will always be a struggle. It seems like ever since the 1900s, families aren't really that close anymore. Once you grow up, everybody goes their own ways. Nobody wants to stay in touch anymore. It's kind of like, what's going on? What are we doing? And those that love you, they're not always going to love you back. Those that you give attention, time, and money to, they're not always going to give it back.
They're not always going to give it back. And
some of them stress you out.
They're never going to fucking pay back in return.
That's true.
It's not going to... I'm done. I'm done with this fucking cycle. I'm done with this fucking... I'm done with this fucking government shit. I'm done with fucking everything.
Let's...
The government can suck my dick.
You were mentioning earlier about feeling empty. We advise you guys not to start smoking of any kind or, using drugs.
It's fucking horrible.
Drugs are delicious, don't get me wrong, but don't
say drugs are delicious. You saying that like a drug addict. Drugs are delicious.
Weed is delicious.
There you
Edibles are delicious.
Weed, edibles, dabs.
Vaping, cigars,
anything that
cigarettes,
has to do with marijuana, you fucking name it.
And me and him have done all kinds of nicotines, like cigars, Silos, cigarettes.
Sadly, cigarettes.
We've done it all, and we haven't gotten anything out of it. It just made us empty. Those people that we shared it with, me and him are the only ones that are...
Like, I'm not gonna lie, this shit does make me fucking depressed, and it sucks.
It changes your brain chemistry. It's, I'm not going to say we never had fun with cigars or smoking. We have, but it feels like...
It would have been better if we stuck with those instead of this.
I regret going to this because cigars never fucked up my gums or my teeth. But I wish I never started smoking in general. I mean, it's not to say I never had fun with it. I did, but those times have passed. We're getting older, and it just feels like it's destroying us more and more. It fucks up our emotions. It fucks up our day. It makes us tired when we don't have it. Just, it's not a good cycle.
No.
I'm just tired of feeling empty every day. I'm just tired of always grinding and it never going anywhere.
Just never going anywhere. You're never gonna fucking get to where you want to go if you just
stay in the same place.
Stay in the same place or just keep repeating the same fucking tracks. Switch it up. And do something new.
But that costs money to switch up, People always say, oh, take the chance. Take the risk. You need money to do that.
That's not the type of shit I'm talking about. The type of shit I'm talking about, stop staying inside your fucking house. You want to fucking do something? Go for a walk. Ride a bike. Go do something.
People don't even do that anymore.
Go do something productive. Going for a walk don't cost money. Gonna hang out with friends don't cost money. Like, you don't have to pay for friendship. Why are you laughing?
No.
What? You think you gotta pay for friendship?
No. That's a lack of self-respect. Let me point something out to you, and I think Brandon will eventually agree. They say that as long as you don't give up and you keep moving, life will get easier. A lot of these motivational quotes they make you feel better, but it's like, do they ever really apply,
But at the end of the day, you are your own person. You gotta make decisions. You can't have other people make decisions for you.
I know.
That's what's pissing me off. People are trying to make decisions for me. I make my own decisions. I'm my own person.
I'm tired of this fucking life. Let me say something that I think will motivate you. People don't see your potential. All they see is the results of what you have and what you have done. And that always stuck with me. You can have all the potential in the world, but nobody fucking cares. All they will ever remind you of is what you've done, whether it be good or bad. And it fucking sucks. Because you could have changed, become better, but they'll throw your mistakes in your fucking face. If you're always surrounded by...
Bro, I hate the person I've become. I do.
Yeah. You're not like who you used to be. And I don't say that as an insult, but life's hit you hard, You're always angry. You're always wanting to escape, but you can't. It drives you insane. You used to be laughing more. You used to do a lot more, You never I mean, sometimes you'd be high, but you never needed to smoke as much. When me and you first started hanging out, it was just laughs, and now it's just, we can't catch a break. There's nothing. I feel like maybe if we were in a different environment, we would have the motivation to fucking make more videos, do things, actually plan things, actually follow through. But it's just like, you know, like, it's not that I want to die, but sometimes, like, if I had the choice, like, I would cease to exist, like I was never born, you know. It's not wanting to die, but sometimes you just wish you could change your life, or, you know, just seize the moment, or go back to a happier time. Even though when a moment passes, you can't get it back. You can always get money back. There's a lot of things you can get back, but you can never get back a moment in time. And another lesson you guys gotta learn, just because you miss someone or love someone doesn't mean you need them in your life. If they, you know, treated you wrong or don't show you respect or whatever, you know. Just trying to pass on wisdom. Oh, another thing that I learned. When you look at what you have now and what you always wanted, just remember, the things that you have now are what you once desired. And they probably don't make you any happier than before you had them. They just become more useless possessions that probably don't get used half the time. And I had to learn that the hard way. You know, I always wanted a nice Camaro or a Subaru or a truck or Jeep or whatever. I've had it all, and it never made me any happier. I just always got mad at myself for going into debt for things that I didn't need, but I thought I did. You know, to be better in society or fit in more or impress people, and none of it ever fucking mattered. It still doesn't matter. You know, if I could go back in time, there's a lot of things that I would get rid of that I didn't need. Maybe I would have put the money away, but, you know, you learn it as, you know, time goes on. Some people never learn it, you know. The saddest people are the ones that only have money and nothing else. All they ever chased was money. Never chased friendships, never chased love, never chased their passions. It was just all about getting rich. And then they end up becoming sad and a shell of who they used to be. But I can't say much because I feel like a shell of who I used to be too. I don't like who I've become. I don't like who we've become. We used to be happier. If you look at our earlier videos, we used to joke around more. We used to laugh. We used to have much more enthusiasm. We used to have much more motivation. And now it feels like we have nothing. Like, we don't go anywhere. We always stressing about bills, or do we have money for gas? Do we have money for this? Do we have money for that? And
it's annoying.
It doesn't even feel good to save money, because what's the point of living frugally in life, you know? Some ancient philosophers would be like, oh, you know, maybe that's true peace. But who knows? I guess I'm just trying to warn you guys, maybe if you're younger or older, just try to do your best. Just try to stay away from negative people. Don't try to do things to fit in, you know. I hope, you know, this motivation helps you. I hope it can change your life just a tiny bit. You don't have to take it seriously, but I wish we did and we followed through more. It's not too late for us, but it's harder to quit when you're older and more experienced with it. Part of you doesn't even want to, because it's what you've been doing for so long that you feel like it's a part of you. You know, maybe you can't remember what you were like before the effects of these things took hold of you. It's getting harder to remember in general.
No, it is.
This is some... Anything else you want to say? Mention? Add your own wisdom? Anything?
It's a dope knife. But you guys, just be yourselves. Just do you. Stop listening to others. Stop doing fucking dumb shit that'll get you in fucking trouble. Follow your own road.
And don't take social media too seriously. It can destroy your mental health and it can make you want to die.
Pretty much.
And don't compare your life to somebody else's. They may look like they're better than you, but they have their own struggles that you know nothing about. So just be kind. And if they're dicks, fuck them. Move on.
Fuck them. Move on. For real. But...
You know, I want to add one last thing.
You go for it.
Men, especially men get stressed out a lot, but I feel like it's not the problems they're getting stressed out about. It's their either lack of control or just their own imagined, anxieties about what they can't control. Just, try to be calm, be peaceful. If you can't control it, if it's outside of your control, don't worry about it. If you worry about it all the time, eventually you'll die of stress or a heart attack. It's not worth it, A lot of people work themselves up. Like, we know this girl, Sammy, that's a perfect example of that.
Yeah, she's a total fuck up.
Still a virgin.
She's a fucking princess little church girl. That's
Still lives with her dad at like 25 years old. Still working part-time jobs. She's indecisive about what she wants. Don't be like that. I'm sure we've all been like that at some point, but eventually you gotta move on, grow up, get out, explore the world, and I still want to do more of that. And don't steal other people's shit, especially if you live with them. That's just fucked up.
For real. I would never steal anything from hers. You know why? Because I'm a fucking brother. What? What? I've never stolen anything from you. Name one thing I've stolen from you.
My heart.
That's some deep shit. That's some deep shit.
I wish we could do more for you guys. I wish there was more that we could show you. I wish we could be like the bigger channels, or just, not giving like advice that seems kind of empty, But it's all we can do right now. It's all we can do for ourselves too. But eventually one day, me and him will have our own house, and hopefully we'll be happier not doing any of this stuff anymore, and just
living life to the fullest.
Yeah, actually truly being happy. Those philosophers say a lot of deep shit, but sometimes it don't mean anything, because it's like, how do you be happy when there's nothing to be happy about? Yeah, you can be happy about what you want, but life gets boring that way. So what makes life fun? What makes life life? Death, taxes, stress, anxiety, heartbreak, cheating. It's all luck. You can meet the perfect girl, but it's all fucking luck, for her to never cheat on you or treat you like gold or treat you like shit. It's all fucking luck. I don't advise marriage, but if you get married, here's a quote for you. If you marry a good woman, you're happy. If you marry a shitty girl, you become a philosopher. That's my quote of the day.
My quote of the day, or of the night. Love is like a smoke made from the fumes of sighs, of being purged, a fire sparkling in lovers' eyes. That's my quote.
I don't have anything else to say. It just brings me too much down to say anything else. Anything else you want to say?
You already know the deal. It's me and Tim. We love you guys. We know that you love us, but hopefully some people come across our channel.
Maybe it can help you, make you laugh, even if you think we're stupid. If you get a good chuckle out of it, A lot of those videos were made 5 years ago.
Yeah.
It's been a struggle to even make videos. Not because we don't want to, but a lot of the motivation isn't there, and we just end up talking and just having fun off the camera, and sometimes that's more important. But anyways, I'm Tim.
I'm Brandon. You know the deal.
If you can't respect us, our famous last words. If you can't respect us,
respect the haze.
Hey.
We out.
Deuces. Respect the haze!